everyone. Today, unfortunately, ladies' night is cancelled because I got a lot of stuff to say. I have a lot of stuff to say today, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to give it some time. So, say hey if you're in here. I'd love to know who's in here, whatever show your face is, or whatever you got to do. Please feel free. Because this has been an interesting week. I'm not even going to lie. This has been a very, very interesting week. Hey, Bernie. Hey, sis. How you doing, girl? When I tell you your sis was on 10 this week, actually, no, this morning. This morning, I woke up and I was like, you know what? Hey, Flower. I know you lurking. Hey, girl, I haven't seen you in forever. Hey, E Black. Hey, Nita. Hey, hey, hey. Um, I don't like drama. I don't like YouTube drama. And yet, drama seems to happen. And I understand that not everybody's content is for everyone. However, I just feel that there's a certain way to go about certain things. And I've had a long, long discussion today with Nita, with Meek, Andrea. I had a long discussion with everybody. Yes, okay, you just had to do it too. Okay. I'm telling you, I don't like bringing drama. I don't like bringing drama. I don't like bringing it. But on the odd occasion that I feel like enough is enough, I'm going to speak up and I'm going to say something about it. I'm going to start with Battle of the Sexes because I understand that that is a show that sometimes bothers people. But I want to explain what Battle of the Sexes is. So, Battle of the Sexes #1 has been going on for over a year now. We've hit over a year of doing that show every Sunday night. Hey, Miss Lackey. Hey, sis. Thank you guys so much for coming in. And it is a show that we decided to have because we believe there's a lot of taboo topics out there that a lot of people are not having. A lot of people aren't talking about certain issues. A lot of people aren't addressing certain things. So we wanted to have Battle of the Sexes because we felt that, yes, girl, you're strong. We felt that it would be a good place and a good platform. And as well, other people can come up and share their opinions, their thoughts and opinions on the topic each week, where we can have these conversations and it's a safe space. Okay. And I'm doing this safe space because I'll get into that. But anyway, it's a safe space for those types of conversations to have. Does it get heated on Battle of the Sexes? Yes, it does. Absolutely. It was brought to my attention that some people would like me to moderate a bit more on Battle of the Sexes. I never moderate. Let me tell you something. I never moderated Battle of the Sexes because it's a platform for you to open up and say your opinion. Why am I shutting people down or why am I turning people off when everybody is allowed to have a voice and everybody should be heard? Battle of the Sexes on Sunday. We had a controversial topic. We were talking about the baby topic with the LGBTQ community. We know that that's going to be a tough topic. And believe it or not, me and the crew had all had a conversation prior to the live even happening about the expectations of this live. And I just want to say something as well. We don't just show up on Sundays and that's just it. Like, oh, we haven't had no discussion. We don't know really what's people's point of views. We don't know what's going to be said. These lives are planned out. They're planned out to an extent. We don't know the full argument, but sometimes there's a conversation that happens behind the scenes prior to. Okay, so that's what happens behind the scenes prior to. So they're pretty organized and we voice our concerns about how bad of a topic it's going to be. Do we need to be a little bit softer? Do we need to have a better approach? What are the expectations of that live coming up? This happens. So Sunday happened. We had a hot topic. People got upset. And when I say people got upset, I mean us ourselves as the panelists. We had a little bit of a moment where we got upset. Okay, that happens. It happens every week, pretty much, to be honest. Hey, Morgan, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much, sis, for the cash. I really, really appreciate you. So it happened. Okay. Do I feel that someone didn't get to speak up enough or didn't get enough time to talk? Yes. However, like I said, I don't believe in silencing people for certain reasons, because this is supposed to be a place where you can come and say your opinion and, you know, you're not going to be judged or whatever. Let me tell you something. Considering it was such a taboo topic, I have not received any backlash, any hate mail, hate emails, hate messages, nasty comments underneath the live. I have not received any of those things. One thing that I'm very protective over, that people that know me are, or for my followers as well, that you guys know, I'm very protective over my Battle of the Sexes crew. Okay, we don't always see eye to eye, we don't always agree, but I'm still very protective over them because they come every Sunday and they give you guys a show every single Sunday without fail. They're here unless they're on vacation. Okay, and for other channels to bash what's going on this channel over here and talk about drama being brought to their channel for my channel, number one, is incorrect. And number two, it doesn't happen. Because these are about drama. Now, are the conversations heated? Yes. Are the discussions not always agreed upon? Yes. Those types of things happen all the time. But we don't bring drama to other channels. If you take it upon yourself to, when you're sitting in our chat, when you're sitting in our live, and you see something that you don't necessarily agree with, and you decide that you want to go and do a follow-up of Battle of the Sexes, then that is on you. That is not my responsibility, what happens in your live, what you do, because I never said go and do a follow-up either. I didn't tell, or none of my followers went over to your channel to bring drama over there. None of them did. None of my Battle of the Sexes panelists went over there to create drama. None of that happened. You take it upon yourself to want to continue the conversation and then to have so much to say. My thing is, this happened first time. I'm in the chat. I mention something that shows to the person. I'm not even going to say whose channel it is that I'm talking about, but I mentioned something in the chat. So number one, you know I'm there. And number two, you know I'm not impressed. And you know, you laugh at me the first time. Okay. Second time. Now, you're getting kickback for your live, what happens on your live, the topics that you decide to discuss. You're getting kickback, and yet you're having drama brought over from my channel to your channel. Can someone tell me how that's possible? I've had this channel for quite some time, to be honest. And at first I wasn't serious about it. I kept coming in and out. I'd upload and then I wouldn't upload for a while, and things like that was happening. And my thing about my YouTube channel is I've always prided myself to not be about drama. It's not about drama. I have other content besides Battle of the Sexes, Ladies Night. Besides the lives, I actually do other content. And it's not drama filled. The people that come over to mine aren't full of drama. Has there been an incident in the past where things have gotten a little bit heated? Yes, there has. It has happened before. And guess what? Me and the crew, we are old enough to have a conversation about it, and we're able to hash it out behind the scenes. Because guess what? And that's what I always say to everybody. If we have an issue with each other, we hash it out behind the scenes. It doesn't need to be a part of the show. People don't come on my channel to create drama. I don't get backlash like that from Battle of the Sexes. No, I don't. Now, has there been some times when we've had comments and disrespectful comments and things like that about panelists, about ourselves, about the show, about what we say? Yes, we have. Do I let it get to me? No. Do you see my panel members going out there and creating all kinds of crazy stuff over on these other people, about other people? No, we don't do it. It's freedom of speech. People can have their opinions. When you talk about the LGBT community, Q community, you know you're going to have backlash. You know people are uncomfortable to have those conversations. So if you take it upon yourself, and I'm showing my face, I don't hide behind avatars. If you're going to take it on your show, then that's only you. You don't need to be pulling and dragging down my channel with you whilst you do it. No one asked you to do a follow-up from my channel. If you don't like it, you can leave. If you're in this chat right now and you don't like it, you can leave. Exit stage left. And don't you dare come back. I'm sick and tired of it. I let that go one time. I let it go a second time that it happened. And then days later, what is today, guys? Someone tell me, is it not Thursday? It's Thursday. This live happened on Sunday. Why are we still talking about it? And why are you still trying to drag my fucking channel through the mud? Why? It's not appropriate. And I don't get like this. I don't get upset. I don't bring drama to other people's channels. And guess what? I'm not saying your channel, so you can't say, oh, my people came over to harass you afterwards either, because I'm not bringing drama to your channel. You need to quit it. If you decide that you want to do something, that is on you. It's not on me. It's not on my panel members. And it's not on any one of my viewers. That's on you. You chose to have that on your channel. You chose to talk about the topic. Guess what? You're going to get backlash. It happens. It's the internet. Not everybody loves you. Not everybody loves what you say. If you can't have these types of conversations, then guess what? You shouldn't be having them. Facts. If you can't handle some backlash, then guess what? Don't be having these conversations. Facts. Because I don't drag other people's channels down. I've never dragged other people's channels down. And I don't expect anyone to drag mine down, or any of my Battle of the Sexes panelists members either. It's not acceptable. People are livid right now. Because guess what? You keep on going live and talking about everyone. They're a part of Battle of the Sexes too. I'm mad because Battle of the Sexes is on my channel, but they're also channel holders. Every single one of them is a channel holder. They hold whatever channel and whatever they want to hold on there. And it looks like you're trying to say that we're all drama filled. And then you want to sit on your damn soapbox all high and almighty over there, acting like you're better than everybody else. And that you're going to speak better than everybody else. You're going to handle situations better than everybody else. But guess what? I've been seeing you fall apart for the last couple of days, moaning and crying about backlash and emails. How does that look? People don't see this side of Vee. I always say, do not wake the lion. The lion does not want to get woke. She likes to stay asleep. I'm very nice. I will share you out. I will shout out your channel. I will respect you. I will support and come over to your channel. I do all of that. But I don't expect you to be slandering my channel and what happens on Battle of the Sexes if you do not understand it. And if you choose to have a guest from my show that was on my show on your channel, then that is your choice. Expect consequences. This is ridiculous and it needs to stop. It's been going on all week and I'm tired of it. I don't want to talk about it. I want to actually just enjoy my show. I wanted to have ladies' night tonight. I didn't want to have to come up here and do this, but guess what? I got to speak up, because if you keep slandering my channel, then why don't I come on and say something my damn self about it? Yeah, girl. My thing is, flower towel. Let me tell you something. I do. I usually, let me tell you, this don't happen often, child. I don't usually come out here and be all out of character and mad as hell. I don't usually come out here. But I've worked very hard on my channel. I've worked very hard on my channel. I've worked very hard creating Battle of the Sexes with the panelists, coming here every week, trying to think of good topics that are good discussion topics that people want to talk about that doesn't get to talk about. I'm trying to help people speak up more, okay? There's a reason why I do the show. There's a reason why I do what I do. But, and I get it, and that's what I'm saying. I don't care. Like, usually, I don't care. If people have something to say or want to say something about me, I don't give a damn. I don't. You don't see me going on their channels and talking about it. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to do that type of crap. And I don't believe, I feel like there's a code with content creators. There should be a code with content creators, especially if you're in the same circles or you share similar friends or whatever. I feel like there should be a code. And the code is you don't be knocking people's channels down, because it's hard as hell to build it to where it's at right now. Okay, and I'm mad the fact that I had to come and do this today, but I was pissed. My panelists are pissed. Certain panelists, not everyone, I will say that, not everybody's pissed, but there's certain people that are pissed and upset about it. And I don't feel that it's fair that I have to come up here and do this. If I've got an issue with my panelists, I'm going to speak to them. If they have an issue with me, they're going to speak to me. We do it all the time. That happens. And yes, I have to come on because I'm the host and it's on my channel, and I have to come on. I got to apologize for people's behaviors. I got to do this. I got to do that. If you don't like it, you don't have to watch it. If you want to do a follow-up, there have been people that have done follow-ups on my channel. And you know what? I don't really usually care, to be honest. You know, they be talking about the show and things like that. That's great. You know, people are learning about it and they like it. But my thing is that you're not going to talk bad and act like you're God Almighty over there and act like we're bringing drama over to your channel. That's the part I don't like. That's the part I don't like. We're not bringing any drama to your channel. I'm not mentioning your channel so that, guess what? No drama can go over there on purpose. So even still, even whilst I'm pissed, I'm still respecting you as a YouTuber, a fellow content creator. I'm still doing that. And I don't even see why I should have to. I don't even see why I'm here. This conversation is probably awkward for several people right now. It probably is. But I'm tired. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of hearing about it. I'm tired of hearing about Sunday's show. It was a great show. It was interesting. It was controversial. There were certain things that happened on it that I didn't agree with. Absolutely. There were certain topics and certain things that was discussed that was great, which is understandable. And that was great too. But every show isn't perfect. It's not going to be perfect. So if you don't like it, you ain't gonna be over here. If you don't want to be a follower, you can unsubscribe. If you don't want to like, you ain't got to like. But don't pull my channel down because you're unhappy with what you're getting on your channel from a follow-up story that we covered. That is not my fault. That's not my fault at all. Stay where you're at. I don't even know if there's anything else that I need to say because I'm just frustrated, guys. I'm just so frustrated. And it hurts my heart that I have to come up here and do this because I'm always the person that's kind of like, you know what, just ignore it. Like, it's not that serious. Like, just ignore it. Just ignore it. But it's not just my channel. I have panel members on this channel too that come on here. And if they're being told, I didn't like how things happened over there, and there was some things I didn't like, and it was disrespect, and we don't hold disrespect over here. We don't do that over here. We let everybody talk. Blah, 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 blah. If you got a problem with how I run my channel, then guess what? You ain't gonna be over here, honey. That's all I gotta say. Because it's freedom of speech. It is freedom of speech over here. So this is the last time I'm talking about Sunday, but I felt like things needed to be said. I don't know. There were some other people that wanted to speak. I don't know if you still want to speak or not. Let me know. And I'll drop the link if you do. But if you don't like Battle of the Sexes, you don't like what's being discussed, you don't like how it's being discussed, then that's fine. Now, are there some things that we're going to change on Battle of the Sexes? Yes. And on the next Battle of the Sexes, you will see a slight change in how the show is done. But best believe, I don't like guests getting disrespected on my channel. I think that me and the panel members, we've all known each other long enough where we can have banter. We can talk bad to each other. We can ignore each other. We can give each other spaces, and we can disrespect each other a little bit, not in a bad way, but playful disrespect. We can do that because we've known each other for a very long time. So, and that's my oven going off. But anyway, we've known each other for a very long time. So we can do that. I don't like guests feeling like they're being disrespected. And that's going to change. That really is going to change. I don't like that. I don't think a lot of people like that. And I believe that a guest should have a voice. And sometimes we just don't know. Some of us are a little bit newer than others. Some of us, we just let our emotions go for, oh, okay, hold on, Nita. Some of us just go, oh, hold on one second. Some of us, paste. There you go, Anita. Yeah, some of us lead with our emotions and we think about it later and then we're sorry about it. It happens. We're all human. We're not perfect. I'm never going to say that we are perfect, but we do try to hold ourselves a standard. And I don't like my panel members feeling a certain way. I don't like my watchers, viewers feeling a certain way. It hurts my heart. And it hurts my heart that I have to go through. Why can't I see Nita? There we go. And it hurts my heart that I have to even do this, So it sucks. It really, really does suck. Hey Nita, welcome.
Hi, thank you.
Everyone, this is one of my beautiful, amazing panel members, Shanita Marie Ryan Billamy, aka Mama Goddess.
Mama Goddess.
I just have to, she has to get her introduction. Everybody that's always on this channel got to get an introduction like that. Right. Hey girl, what do you want to say? I'm coming right back. I'm just gonna I'm listening, but I'm just gonna turn my oven off real quick.
Okay. So really quick, I expressed to Candidly Vee earlier that I feel like the person in question, maybe not in question, but the one that we're talking about or that she's talking about tonight owes me an apology for saying the things that she said. I feel like, excuse me, I don't want to say feel like because I don't want to come off emotional. I think that the things that were said said about Vee's channel were she misspoke when she made those comments about the channel. As Vee stated, if you didn't want to have the backlash, you maybe should not have had that type of conversation. And to say that Vee's channel brought drama to her channel, again, she misspoke and she said that none of these followers or subscribers went to the person's page or to their channel with the drama from Battle of the Sexes. The people that responded to her were the people in her that are her subscribers. So
in her world, yeah, had nothing to do with us.
And I'll go on the record and say that I reached out to someone to reach out to her because I don't think we're connected in any way. And I said that I would like to have a conversation with her myself so we can maybe have some type of resolve, to express to her that she owes me an apology and she misspoke when she said what she said. And it was told to me that they said all they needed to say and they don't want to talk about it anymore. Um, which I told the middle person that it's very disappointing that they do not want to have the conversation, that they don't want to talk about it further, being that you hurt the person that you were talking about and you don't want to address it at all, or you don't want to say anything at all. You just feel like you said what you said, and that's just going to be that on that. I feel was very closed minded. I feel like, excuse me, not feel like, I don't want to say feel like because, again, I don't want to be deemed as emotional. So I think that it was, it's disappointing that as an adult, we can't have conversations. Y'all know me, I'm all about having resolutions. I don't just talk just to be talking. I want to come to some type of middle ground at the end of it all. This person obviously does not want to have that. And I can't do anything but accept it and move on with my life. They are not my friends. So it's not going to hurt me that they are not going to be around. I feel, excuse me, I don't feel like, again, I don't want to come off as emotional. I don't want to, I think that if anything, they need to be mad at themselves and their co-host for having the conversation in the first place. Because had they not had the conversation in the first place, maybe they would not be getting the hate emails um, that has been directed towards them. They included themselves in the drama, hence why they have the hate emails in the first place. But they don't want to apologize at all. I guess they don't feel like they were wrong because they said that they needed to say what they said what they needed to say and they're done with it. So I personally just wash my hands of it, and that's just going to be that on that. But as as a representative of Battle of the Sexes, um, I will concur with Candidly V that Battle of Sexes is not drama filled. There are some people who are dramatic, myself included, because we all can, be a little, but we are not all, we're not dramatic. There are dramatic moments. Like Vee said, there are times when we all get heated in the conversation and things get said sometimes, even sometimes behind the scenes. But we try to deal with most matters behind the scenes as much as possible and not have it all aired out. Sometimes it's the topics that are more emotionally charged um, than others, and sometimes tempers flare and emotions are all over the place. So with that, that's just the basis of Battle of the Sexes. We've been doing Battle of the Sexes for over a year now, or maybe over a year now. And at this point, it should be expected that this is what happens on Battle of the Sexes. People still coming every week. This is just it is what it is. And if you don't like it, you simply just don't have to watch it and you just move on. So that's all I wanted to say.
Thank you, Nita. Um, yeah, so like I said, there'll be a couple little changes that you'll notice on the show, but we're still going strong. We're still all talking. We're still, I don't want anyone to feel like, oh, well, she canceled. I canceled Ladies Night because I felt like everyone else is talking about my show and what happened on my show, and I haven't said anything. I literally stayed quiet about it because I was just like, oh, whatever. Like, I'm just tired of hearing about it. But when you start talking about and trying to give the representation to other people that don't know about my show, that I'm bringing drama over to your channel from my channel, that's just simply not true. That is false. And I don't do false narratives. So I just wanted to come out here to clear the air and to let you guys know the truth. And for those of you that have been in these YouTube streets this week, you already know. There's some people that do know what the hell happened. So It is what it is. So we're taking a little break, y'all, but it's not because of all this stuff. It's just that there's other things going on, people on vacation, etc., etc., etc. But I will definitely let you guys know when the next show is. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay. I got one more. Hey, Nick.
Hey, were you ending?
Hey. No, you're good. It's fine.
Oh, I had to put my ring light up.
Oh yeah.
Of course, I had something to say.
I know.
Sorry, I had put my equipment up because we weren't doing the show,
but we always got to come in good lighting.
Have to. Yeah, when you're not an avatar and people have to see you, right? Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
yeah. Since we're throwing light shade, I'm trying to pull up your chat now. But what I really wanted to say, and I already said this to you, Vee, and earlier, but I do want to say it publicly, just so that people know, you know, how I feel about it. But if you are a content creator here on YouTube, you have a responsibility to each other to respect one another, especially when you sit in a person's chat and you come to their show often. That means you have access to that person. That means that you have built some kind of rapport. So if you're feeling away, the proper thing to do was to go have a discussion with Vee before you kick off a show that's gonna piggyback off of her and her name, because what you're doing is detrimental to her platform. Everybody has a channel, like she said on here. We're all trying to create content. We're trying to build ourselves up. Why would you add to the fuckery? Like, why would you be a part of someone's demise and then to sit there and talk shit about it? Like, how dare you? Who the fuck do you think you are to sit there and talk shit about some, I don't do that, what, not over here, and whatever? Like, who the fuck are you? Who are you? Everybody in this world has had a moment. What you saw on Battle of the Sexes was a moment. When shit gets heated, sometimes it blows up, but you know what happened behind the scenes? People talked it out. People said their apologies. We hashed it out. You know, we took away some amazing takeaways about the future of the show, you know, going forward. What can we do, you know, not to have this happen? But for you to go and okay, you can go talk to the guy, to Mike. You can bring him on your platform, but what does it have to do with Battle of the Sexes? Why is Battle of the Sexes even being mentioned in your show? Because if you want to give someone a platform, you would have given them a platform. And that has nothing to do with Vee, Real Talk, E Black, Shanita Marie. It has nothing to do with the people that were in there. You could have, you know what? You could have respected Vee enough not to mention her show. And if you had some shit to say about it, you should go directly to Vee and say the shit and get her feelings. You don't know what she's feeling. You don't know. She has the referee on both sides. Like, she has the, like y'all saying, oh, you need to moderate and all this. How can I be a part of a conversation? Also, I have to watch and you know, my guests' feelings. I have to watch my panelists' feelings. Like, there's so many moving parts to this, and no one's respecting Vee at this point. Everybody's putting shit on her back, but nobody's helping make it easy for her. And that's my complaint about it. Like, you people out here, if you don't like something and you see it, you're grown enough, like you say, you're grown enough to have a conversation, but now you won't even come apologize to somebody, but you're so grown. You would be grown enough to walk the fuck away and click off the video. And if you want to do a show going forward, if you want to do a show about anybody or give someone a platform, which is a fucking lie, because none of us follow you. None of us really know you. For some shit they did. So it's like, now, are you riding coattails? What is this? What does this look like? Like, what are you trying to do? You're piggybacking off of something that already is fucked up. It blew up already. Why would you add? There's a wound there. We don't need your salt. It was so unnecessary, and it wasn't tasteful at all. And so, V, I got your back. I'm gonna be here for you, in any way that I can, especially when it comes to the show. Don't worry about these people. But you know what? You keep that line down there. Stop letting these people come over here and gas you up and talk to you all the time and act like they're your fucking friend. But when shit hit the fan, they somewhere talking about you.
Yeah, you're right.
Because you people are strangers on the internet looking for your next fucking meal ticket, your next fucking viral video or whatever it is. You're just trying to make something happen instead of doing the work and making shit pop off yourselves. So if you give someone a platform, go give them a platform and start over with a clean slate. Don't drag other people into it. We've already had to have the dragging going on behind the scenes. You don't know. Y'all don't have no idea how long we've been bickering in this damn Battle of the Sexes chat back and forth about what happened, what didn't happen, what should have happened. That's being done. We don't need you. Your services are no longer needed. And I hope you stay the fuck away from Vee's channel, okay? And from anybody else's channel, since you're so grown, stay your ass away. Go find your own fucking friends, your own fucking followers, and move the fuck on. And that's all I have to say. Thank you, Vee.
Thank you, Nick. I don't have a problem with you wanting to start over. My issue was the fact that you wanted to drag Battle of the Sexes and what I do over here, and I just don't feel that was necessary, and I don't feel like it was appreciated at all. So I mean, what's done is done. You didn't want to have a conversation with Nita. You didn't want to have a conversation. You don't feel like you've done anything wrong to apologize for. That's on you. I sleep well at night knowing that I've cleared the air. I've cleared my channel. I've said what I needed to say. If you've seen it, then you've seen it. If you haven't, then you haven't, because I'm probably going to take this live down because, like I said, I don't do drama over here. But it definitely was going to get addressed to those that are live. Absolutely. So thank you guys to my real followers. Thank you to all of you guys that are in the chat. You guys have been my day ones. You guys always support me. You guys know about this channel. You guys know that this isn't full of drama and this isn't usual. And for me to step out of my comfort zones of being nice, it takes a lot to get me there. I just want to say to everybody on Battle of the Sexes, I really appreciate every single one of you guys. And thank you guys so much for rocking with me for a year. I can't wait to see what else we do for the next year. I really appreciate you. And for everybody else, I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. I will. I'll be taking a much needed break and focusing on content. So I love you all. Thank you guys so much for spending 38 minutes with me. I'm sorry, but we just had to get it out. I definitely needed to get it out because I just don't feel like it's fair to allow other people to be talking about my channel for days and I don't address it. So from here on out, I love you guys and I'll see you all on the next one. Stay tuned. Keep checking my community wall because that is where I will let you guys know when the next show is. All right, and it's not because of this drama. All right, bye, y'all.